A Guidebook for Parasites. The successful parasite must be particularly skilled in one thing. That is teaching his host to be happy in her servitude. He must give her the advice he has silenced in himself. To be pragmatic, decisive, and to not let the weight of tasks pile up. To do one thing at a time, take one step at a time, and be self-sustaining in these practices. For the parasite must have someone to do for him what he cannot do for himself, someone to carry the weight of them both. To make his advice appear as given from genuine love for the host, the parasite must give of his time and affection. He must hug, kiss, caress, and console until the host is calm and ready to serve again. If the host senses that she has become a servant and expresses a desire for freedom, the parasite must proceed delicately. The routine comforts he has given may not work. He may resort to threats, such as the infliction of injury or the temporary or permanent withdrawal of his company. For the host depends on him, in a way. She needs to feel depended on, or to experience some part of him which comforts her. He may also shift the perceived role of servant and sufferer onto himself. He may convince her it is not she, but he who suffers more, who bears a greater load. By his interpretation, it is true. The parasite's dreams and fears constantly bind him down to inaction. His potential is the greatest in the world, his seed the most vital to nurture with love and affection. He may appeal to the host's maternal instinct in this way, garnering her sympathy and inspiring her to better incubate the prodigious child. If neither of these approaches work, the parasite is left with himself. Will he answer her call to action and compromise his peace in serving her? Will he serve just enough to earn her admiration? Suffer just enough to earn her pity? One errand to her 12 can be devastating to the parasite. His flesh and mind are tender. If he shows the pain of his compromise, she may understand, settling for what little he can give. Or, if the parasite possesses the courage, he may work toward balance with the host. He may move beyond parasitism, leaving the old way of life behind. He may become symbiotic with her, sharing acts of mutual service for mutual benefit. All parasites dream of this. But how does he achieve it? How does he supplant his tender, suckling dependence with a vital strength? How does he uproot a childhood of being doted upon by parents who asked nothing of him? If he cannot find the answer, then he is left with means of deception, as outlined above, or with detachment. He may sever from his host and seek out a new one, whose capacity to serve is full, whose compassion is overflowing, and whose bones are not yet racked with the weight of the steady, loyal, silver-tongued carrion.